May is Mental Health Awareness Month, and this week, Fox 12 is partnering with the Providence Health Plan as part of our Well-Being Revolution initiative to bring you expert tips on how to take care of your mental health.
Well, today, Fox 12's Adrian Thomas sits down with an expert to show how mindfulness can bring ease to a busy day.
When we think of mindfulness, what might come to mind is deep meditative exercises. Though mindfulness and meditation go hand in hand, Dr. Paul Geiger, Behavioral Health Director for the Providence Health Plan, says there are simple steps to incorporate mindfulness into your day, and it can have a big impact.
The idea of mindfulness is really a practice, meaning that it's a set of techniques and behaviors that you can use really to help you feel better, lower stress, and lower anxiety.
Dr. Geiger says a typical way mindfulness can help is taking a short pause in a busy day.
You're not really aware of your body. You're maybe not even thinking about your thinking. You're just kind of solving problems. Maybe you're in a panic, rushing around, doing task after task after task. And so it's really a moment where you take a step back and you ask the question, how am I feeling? What's going on in my body? What does this mean?
Dr. Geiger says that moment of stepping back and checking in with yourself can work in a variety of ways, such as a square breathing exercise, where Dr. Geiger says you take a moment to breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, then exhale for 4 seconds, and pause for 4 seconds before repeating the cycle, observing how you're feeling throughout. Dr. Geiger says even just doing this cycle several times can have a positive impact on your mental health. He says other mindfulness tips also include having small rituals or routines throughout the day, such as scheduling time for a short walk in the middle of a busy workday and intentionally being present in the moment. However you might approach mindfulness, Dr. Geiger says the benefits of taking time out of your day to check in with yourself go a long way.
You know, it's not the answer to everything, but it's a powerful tool. So you have to think about self-care. You have to think about taking a break. And what mindfulness does is it reminds people, like, you need to check in with yourself and see how your day is going. You know, and if you're tense and stressed, be aware of that.
Adrian Thomas, Fox 12, Oregon.
Caught on camera, firefighters in Cowlitz County used the jaws of life to rescue a cat that got its head stuck in a wheel. This video is from Cowlitz 2 Fire Rescue. Firefighters say the cat's owner reported that it was probably chasing a mouse yesterday when it got its head caught in the center of a spare tire. The owner's neighbor, who happens to be a veterinarian, gave the cat some anti-anxiety medication before firefighters began to cut the wheel apart. After about 45 minutes, the cat, named Blue, was freed. Blue is expected to make a full recovery.
A home was damaged in a fire in Clackamas County this morning. That